Successful, man. I say let her live. Yeah, that's real. And it's not easy to be a female rapper, so I say let her live, but a lot of people is against Megan. Hold on, bro. Let me call you back. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from your boy Sean Blasey. Ha ha ha. But ain't nothing funny though. Tonight, we're finally going to get to the bottom of these. Megan Thee Stallion sacrificed her own mother for fortune and fame rumors. And the reason why these rumors are still alive is because many believe that Megan don't have the talent or the looks to be where she is right now. And I believe that that's wrong, because whenever a person of color gets some success, people automatically start talking about sacrifices. And Megan is a prime example of this. I'm not making this video to convince you that Megan sacrificed her own mother. My goal is not to suggest that she did it neither. I'm going to need y'all to read the description box of this video and y'all see what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to prove that she didn't sacrifice her mom because I don't want to believe that. And I would love to believe that nobody would ever do something so crazy like that. And with that being said, I do have some highly classified documentations here. And regardless of how I feel, if the situation don't add up according to these docs and it looked like foul play was involved, I'm going to have to call it how I see it. And I advise that y'all do the same and make up your own mind and let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. But without further ado, we about to get into some light docs. Then we're going to get into the hardcore stuff. But before we do that, I'm going to need y'all to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Also, hit that notification button, y'all. Don't forget to show me some love and hit that Cash App, too, so we can keep this channel going, because a lot of people hating and don't want to see me doing these highly classified documentaries. So join the channel, hit the Cash App, show me some love, and I'm going to show you some love in return. But without further ado, let's get into these highly classified documentations, y'all. We're going to be here for a minute, so get comfortable and pay attention. Look at this. My man Larry Johnson, ex-professional football player, and you got to remember that Megan Thee Stallion was signed to an ex-professional baseball player. So within these circles, athletes know each other and they talking to each other and people know what the scoop is. My man Larry Johnson said a coincidence. Her mother, who was her manager, died in the month of March 2019, the same month of her breakout. Music industry filled with easily corrupt, fatherless children looking for Satan to be the daddy they never had. And this was sparked the whole Megan Thee Stallion sacrificed her own mother situation. Now, what he said is true. Every time you see Megan Thee Stallion, she throwing up the devil horns. You barely see her in the picture where she's not throwing up the devil horns. That's what she represents. Everybody knows that by now. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. It's about to get deeper. Before we dive deeper into the pool, look at what Megan Thee Stallion said as a response to that. She said, just because you found out about me around the time my mother passed does not make what you're saying accurate. I've been grinding for so long and would appreciate if you weirdos on the internet would stop trying to associate my mother having a brain tumor with the devil. But this is the thing, Megan. Your mother, she was absolutely fine from what we could see. She was out and about. It's not like she was bedridden. She was managing your career. She had to have her head together, a brain tumor or not. And rest in peace to her mother. This ain't no disrespect. But her mother was very active, and things do happen. And it's a shame that she lost her mother, but people is concerned about why the timing? Why now? When your career get popping off. Let's do a little bit of history on Megan Thee Stallion before I swear it's going to get real deep, but let's just do this before we go there. Because when I go there, it ain't no coming back, and I need y'all to strap up. February 15th, 1995. Megan Javon Ruth Pete was born on February 15, 1995 in San Antonio, Texas, and her mother, Holly Elise Thomas, immediately moved to Houston after her birth. Thomas rapped under the name Hollywood and would bring her daughter with her to recording sessions instead of putting her in daycare. Pete was raised in the South Park neighborhood of Houston before moving with her mother to Pearland, Texas at the age of 14. So it's looking like she didn't live with her mother until she turned 14. Where she lived until she turned 18, Pete began writing raps at the age of 16. When she told her mother that she wanted to rap, Holly required that Pete wait until she was 21 to pursue rapping as a career. Her mother commented that her lyrics were too sexually aggressive for her young age. Pete attended Pearland High School and graduated in 2013. Her father died during her freshman year of high school. If she graduated in 2013, then how old is she? Born in 95, graduated in 2013. Y'all gonna have to do the math. It's sounding to me like she 50 some years old. But what I want to point out to y'all is that her mother said that her lyrics was too sexually aggressive. And you need to wait before you start rapping like that. Her mother didn't agree with Megan's lyrics. She didn't agree with that over sexual tone. She didn't agree with that thought culture. And mind you, her mother was her manager at the time she blew up. So by the sounds of it, her mother didn't approve of her going out there shaking her butt for a living and twerking and bending over in front of cameras. She said, look, you're going to have to wait till you get out my house before you do all that, because I'm not going for it. And then when her music popped off, her career popped off, it's like her clothes popped off. Before her mother passed, Megan was dressed. Now she butt naked. Let's continue, y'all, because it's only going to get deeper like I told y'all. Look at this right here, man. Megan Thee Stallion mentioned being part Creoles in her song Cocky as F and Freak Nasty, as well as in a tweet in September 2017. Now she a Creole. Her mama, I don't know if she was Creole, rest her soul, but Megan, you ain't no Creole. And even if you was, you ain't now. But she's been pushing this narrative. So that's that self-hate that I gotta warn y'all about when you're dealing with artists, especially female rappers. It's a lot of self-hatred. Megan Thee Stallion is claiming to be a Creole and nobody called her out for that. I'm pretty sure her mother had a thing or two to say about that. Look at this. Holly Thomas died March 2019, God rest her soul, from a long-standing cancerous brain tumor, and her grandmother died the same month. So, okay, let's deal with this real quick. The coincidences. People just saying that it was her mother, but her grandmother passed too at the same time. When does that ever happen in life? So where your mama and your grandmama pass around the same time? Let's go, y'all. Let's do this. In addition to acting as Megan's manager, Thomas influenced her decision to study health administration and also helped foster her wish to establish assisted living facilities in her hometown of Houston. After having previously taken time off school, she resumed her studies at Texas Southern University in health administration, where she was a third-year student as of 2019. People always talking about Megan in school. Megan's about to build a healthcare facility. When is she in school? Did she finish school? Does she have a degree in this type of stuff? And as far as her mother passing around the same time she blew up, you would figure that she would honor her mother's wishes. Mommy never liked me rapping like this. She never liked the raunchy raps. If you want to do something for your moms, a lot of people, when Michael Jordan's father died, he went and played baseball. Like, my father always wanted me to play baseball. I'm the greatest basketball player in the world. I just won 3 championships in a row. But my father's gone, and his dream was for me to play baseball. Forget basketball, I'm gone. Megan Thee Stallion's mother stated to her plenty of times, these raps ain't no good. All this sexual stuff, you got to stop that, Meg. Matter of fact, when you get out my house, you can do that, but I don't approve of that. Megan didn't have a conscious decision. I'm going to do this for my mother. My mother didn't want to see me out here like this, butt naked. This was not her thing. This wasn't how she did it. I'm going to honor my mother and dress up and put some respect on my name. She didn't do that. Let's continue. Now, like I said, this video is not to slander nobody or put nobody down. But when it comes to this contract that she signed when her mother was her manager, everything was on the up and up. And within her contract, her mother, by the sounds of things, I haven't seen the contract. I don't know this for sure, but from what we just read, her mother didn't want her daughter to be out there like a thot. So she signed a contract with Jay Prince and your boy, Mr. Crawford, and everything was all good when her mother was still alive. But as soon as her mother passed, she had second plans about her contract. Now look at this, y'all. Pay attention because we're about to go deep. This is what Jay Prince had to say. After stating that Megan seems to be the perfect candidate for self-destruction, Jay Prince revealed that any artist in the music industry will testify that a 40% profit share is a great deal. As we reported, Megan claims she would only walk away with 40% of her music income, which quickly dwindled after paying off employees. That's when Jay Prince dropped the bomb that set Megan Thee Stallion off. To end this, I give credit to where credit is due. Megan, along with her mother, who evidently could read, God rest her soul, negotiated a good deal, he said. The hot girl summer rapper's mom, Holly, passed away in March, y'all. So what does this tell y'all? That Megan is going against everything that her mother set in place for her. Basically. And it's still going on. This is what's haunting her, that contract. Her mother being her manager. She ain't like it then. She don't like it now. And that's a part of the reason why a lot of people is assuming and making these allegations that Megan had to get her mom out the picture so she could do what she wanted to do with her own career. Because her mom wasn't going for all this foolishness, all this WAP, and all this craziness that's going on right now. It's one thing if you talented and you doing your thing, but if you ain't got no talent and you're not even beautiful, according to a lot of people, I think she fine, but a lot of people say she looked like a man. And a lot of people say she was born a man. There was a video with some balls swinging and stuff. I'm not here to get into all that. She a beautiful sister, if you ask me. But a lot of people feel like she too ugly to be on TV. And that's messed up because she a strong woman. I mean, real strong. She's deep, but not poetically. Her voice just deep. People calling her Ving Rhames. I don't agree with that, but her mother was a shining light in her life. Now, these are all allegations, but now's the time where you have to make up your own mind and figure it out for yourself, because I said all I can say. Here go Megan Thee Stallion talking about her contract, and she's fed up. She's done with the situation, and it's looking like she's on the edge. So let me get this together for y'all, because I need y'all to pay attention to this. Open your eyes wide and listen with your ears. We're about to get into it right now. Without further ado, Megan Thee Stallion very disgruntled about the contract that she signed with her mother. And just to warn y'all, I'm going to be giving my 2 cents. Hopefully you can handle it. If you don't like it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, got so much love for y'all. Now pay attention, y'all, because this is the part where it gets really, really deep. First of all, she out of her mind. She's smoking lollipops. That lets you know that her mind went to the 5th dimension of hell when it comes to this contract. Let's continue.
It has been a lot of fuckery going on that I don't like. And I just feel like I need to say something. And y'all know I don't like putting people in my business. But this just really, it's going to affect all of us.
Megan, if you ain't talking about the COVID, it ain't going to affect all of us, Megan. It's really not that deep. I know you pissed off about that contract, a 40% of your profit. Come on, I know it was a bad deal. But somebody felt like since you was an alcoholic, you ain't need all that money at once. Your mom was just trying to look out for you. If Megan get all this money, she gonna have to be in rehab. Just give her half and we'll talk about the rest later. But that's Negro here, no there. Listen at this.
I'm for real.
We can't tell, Megan. I know you want us to take you seriously, but you smoking on a goddamn sucker, looking like a cholo. What you call and shout out to my Mexican females out there. She was raised up in South Park, Texas, down there in Houston. And if you heard about the South Park Mexican and all that, she over there dressed up like a chola, smoking a lollipop. Let's continue on.
So, as y'all may know, or as y'all may not know, I am signed to an independent label. Okay? Independent. That means it ain't no major label. That means that the shit that y'all be seeing me doing is happening because I am an independent bitch that do independent shit.
Megan was tired of being broke. It's an independent label. They ain't got no money like that. And she feel like I'm the only one generating some money in here and y'all only gonna give me $2. But your mama said, the hell with my mama. Basically. But Meg, this the contract. Your mama, she ain't here with y'all broke ass. This is what she's saying, y'all. Pay attention.
I wake up and I say, hey, I want to do this today. Hey, I want to do this today. Hey, I want to drop this today. And usually, I can do that. So all these them covers and them motherfucking charts and all that shit, that ain't cause I had no help. That ain't from no push. That ain't from no money. All that radio, I be doing all the performances I'm supposed to do. I be motherfucking doing everything that I do. Cause I want to do it. Cause I'm...
Listen, no disrespect, but Megan Thee Stallion's mother was a rapper. She wasn't no civil rights activist. 9 times out of 10, Megan was raised up ratchet. And she ain't never been around no real money like that. So when she come into some real money and being around people with real money and looking at how bootlegged her situation was, she's like, this ain't right. I want to be with Jay-Z and Beyonce, not Flavor Flav and Coolio. But it was all good before she tasted that fame and taste that success. They wasn't used to having no money like that. She was raised up in South Park, like I told y'all. And plus, the people at the label, they wasn't expecting her to be successful. But that's where the sacrifice comes in. So continue.
Independent. I signed to an independent label. Okay? So I just want y'all to keep up with that. Keep up with that.
We got you, man.
Independent. Nobody helping. The label, the first label that I'm signed to, both my labels is independent labels. Y'all.
She signed to 2 labels and she expect to get paid. Megan, what one won't pay you, the other one definitely won't. But continue.
On there, y'all with me.
We
Independent. Ain't nothing. All that big label shit, all that shit you see them artists doing, I'm right there rolling with them. But I'm on the independent label. But I got all the freedom to do what I be wanting to do.
She wearing the yellow jacket symbolizing that she's on the little bus, y'all. That's what she's trying to help people understand. She's doing a great job at driving this home. The little bus yellow jacket, she's letting y'all know the people on the big bus, they headed to the big city. But my country ass on this independent little bus, I'm headed to the farm. And I don't want to go there. I want to go to the big city with the big artist. I'm tired of being the country bunking.
All right? Now, let's talk about where it started going wrong. No, Roc Nation is my management. I'm not signed to Roc Nation as a label.
Pause. Who was her manager before Roc Nation? Her mama. How we going to be able to manage you when you already got a manager? Well, it ain't like you can just fire your mama. You say, oh, mama, I want Roc Nation to be my new manager, mama. I'm sorry, mama, but I ain't going to be able. If it wasn't for me, look, Your mother can give you a hard ass time. I brought you into this world. What you gonna tell your mama? If it wasn't for me rapping, you wouldn't even know what a rap was. I taught you how to do this. Not only did I give you life, but I gave you rhymes, bitch. How in the hell you want to be with Beyonce so bad? And that's why on the thumbnail, it's a picture of her with her mom Dukes and a picture of her and Beyonce. Which one would she rather be with? You know what I'm saying? You love this woman more than any woman in the world. And I understand Beyonce is a beautiful person. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that admire Beyonce, especially from Houston, Texas. So I get it. But once again, got to let y'all know I'm not trying to say that she did anything. I just want y'all to figure it out for yourselves. Megan, can you please continue?
So, I'll just one more time because I see some new people asking new questions. I'm signed to 2 independent labels. And I do what I want to do. They following the Megan Thee Stallion train. Me and my mama built that shit from the ground up. Mm-hmm. I was doing ciphers. Mm-hmm. This earring just don't want to be on. I was doing ciphers. I was freestyling in front of the car, in front of my house. I was rapping in front of anybody who was going to listen to me rap. Okay? I was just rapping because
her and her mother built it from the ground up. Me and my mama, it was us. Now, unfortunate things happen, mind you. You know, God forbid one of y'all parents or somebody y'all love pass away. God forbid somebody I love pass away. It ain't gonna be no laughing matter then, and it ain't no laughing matter now. So if you think this is a comedy video, that's not what this is. But what y'all not seeing is that there's no remorse. There's things in life that should have your concern more than this. You more upset about this than... Matter of fact, let's continue.
I like to rap. Rapping because I want to rap. That's what I like to do. I ain't wake up one day and be like, I'm a rapper. No, I've been rapping for a long time. Been want to be a rapper. This is my passion. I feel very strongly about it. Mm-hmm. So, me and my mama used to answer all my emails. Mm-hmm. My mama was my manager. My mama was my rock. Mm-hmm. My mama was everything. It was just me and my mama rolling around this hoe, doing Megan Thee Stallion shit. Mm-hmm. So then, we met T. Ferris. And T. Ferris was like, okay, I have this label and I really want you to sign to it. It's an independent label we just starting up. Me and my mama love T. Ferris. Boom.
Pause. You and your mama love this man. I get it. He got an independent record label and he want to sign y'all up. He doing his thing independently. Ain't got no major, nothing, no major push, no. How did you get from there to where you are right now? Continue.
Signed to 1501. Signed to 1501. Now, 1501 had a bunch of artists. A bunch of niggas on the label. What?
The disrespect. I don't know who that is she's talking to. But it's been reported that Megan be beating up on her friends and slapping them around and stuff. So whoever this yes woman is, she just got disrespected on camera. I got to run that back.
What? What? Come here! Bunch of niggas
You would
on
have
the
thought
label.
she had kids. Listen.
What?
My feelings is hurt for that person. I don't know who it is. I would love to know so I can send my condolences.
What? What? Come here!
It's some bitch ass. Oh, excuse my language. This dude. Continue.
Was that too? Is that too crazy?
Baby, I can't even see that through that window.
Didn't know I. Sorry, y'all.
Did she call him baby? This is not happening right now. The sugar came out the door before he came out the door. Maybe she called her homeboys baby. But she ordering 2 cases of beer. He just trying to make sure, just in case he ordered 1 case and that's not enough for her drunk ass. Listen.
Girl, what's that for? Girl.
Did he kiss her? That is her lover. I know this ain't got nothing to do with the sacrifice, but oh my God, that I know.
Oh no. So anyway.
Okay, so what I do is
Get out. Get out. Get out. What's that? No, because what?
We're talking.
Dang. Oh, he want to be all in my combo. So anyway.
Didn't her mother just pass away? She having too much fun.
So, boom, signed 1501, 1501, very new. 1501, got niggas on the label already. They been had that. Mm-hmm. But when I got on the label, now I'm a part of the label. So they didn't have nobody that was really like, on a large scale yet.
Right.
So my mama was managing me. Mm-hmm. We was doing our own thing.
Right.
We was doing our own thing. Mm-hmm. So I started getting more popping. And then I signed with 300. That's another independent label.
Now, this is bad business. Who signed to 2 independent labels? That's like having 2 part-time jobs under the table. How bootleg can you get? Now, I understand if you in the music industry and you trying to make it, but this is just bad business. And do you tell the one label that you about to sign with the other label? Shit, I can't even tell my barber that I want to see another barber at the shop because he's going to get offended. And people going to be looking at me like I'm a hoe in the barber shop. So just imagine how people was feeling in the entertainment business. It's one thing to jump from click to click, but if you riding both of them at the same time, you bound to get jerked because you ain't got no loyalty. Let's continue.
Okay. This is my second independent label. So when I signed with 300, everybody's still a big happy family. Everybody happy. Everybody good. Oh shit, what they said about my mama?
She's seeing ghosts. Did y'all see that? I don't know what just happened, but somebody haunting her ass.
Y'all asking dumb shit under here. So anyways, it's really cold in New York. But anyway, so I signed with 300 because even though 300 is a independent label, it's still a bigger label. Like, right. In my head, it's like, okay, they're going to be able to put my music in more places. Like, because I was still uploading shit like CD Baby, even when I was on 1501. So, I mean, I'm still on 1501. But even when I first started on 1501, I was still...
Let me say this before we continue. It's kind of hard to tell somebody no when they mama's sitting right there. You could disrespect somebody when they solo or when nobody's around or people that's not related to them, but it's hard to disrespect somebody in front of their mama. How you gonna tell her, no, we don't want you on the label when Big Mama's sitting right there with her arms crossed? And that's why I say the reason why she got a deal was out of respect for her moms. And plus her mother was a rapper, so she knew people and people knew who her mom was and stuff. This is my daughter. Do it for me. This ain't about her. I know my baby ain't no Beyonce or nothing like that. She ain't out here looking like Nicki Minaj, but this still my baby. Do it for me. So as I'm listening, I'm starting to see that a lot of the things that happened in her career was done out of love and respect for her beautiful mother. Let's continue.
Putting shit out through like little bitty ass distributors. So when I got with 300, it just happened to go to like a bigger scale. So point blank period. Now on this day, I want to tell y'all that 1501 trying to tell me I can't put out no music.
It's not that they don't want you to put out music, Megan. You're signed to 2 different record labels. They got to figure out the business aspect. Okay, you selling, what percentage do we get? What percentage do they get? What percentage? We got to figure this out before you get to putting out all this music, because business is business and what's fair is fair. But your mama was your manager. So in order to manage your career, she had a hell of a job to do in order to keep this thing straight. But just so happened when your career popped off, your mother is no longer in the picture, unfortunately. And you need new management. And here comes Beyonce's husband. Go ahead, smoke the sugar and bring old boy back out so he can take a toke, since you smoking on sugar. She crazy.
1501 don't want me to put out no music. And I've been seeing a lot of little shit on the internet. Motherfuckers be talking shit. And it's real crazy because all I did was ask to renegotiate my contract. Then it became a big old thing. When I signed, I didn't really know what was in my contract. I was young. I think I was like 20. And I didn't know everything that was in that contract.
But your mama did. She knew everything that was going on in the contract. Now you was left in the fog for whatever reason. I figure if your mom did business for you and she had your best interests at heart, which I believe she did, she would explain this type of stuff to you. And who wouldn't want to ask some questions, regardless of who's managing you? Mama, what's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? Now, I don't know what was going on with that situation, but by the sounds of it, either somebody was trying to line their pockets. It's always somebody trying to line their pockets. And Megan was left out. And she felt like, I got to eradicate this situation so I can get my business right by any means necessary. Hold on, wait a minute, mama, that's not right. I got to do what? For how much? 40%? Oh, I need a new manager. Over my, you know what? Let's just continue.
Out with Rock Nation, I got management, real management.
Pause. When I got, y'all heard what she just said. I'm going to run it back. Don't worry. When I got with Rock Nation, I got management, real management. So your mama wasn't real management? The disrespect. Run that back. Listen, y'all.
I was young. I think I was like 20. And I didn't know everything that was in that contract. So when I got with Rock Nation, I got management, real management. I got real lawyers. And
real,
they was like
real family. That's how she feel. I got some real. So your mama wasn't real? Or your mama wasn't keeping it real? Your mother didn't have your best interests at heart? Your mother wasn't in your corner? What do you mean you got real management? That's like, If my father was my barber and I start going to another barber shop and I say I got a real barber, then what does that say about my father? Y'all keep on listening, man.
Know that this is in your contract? And I was like, oh, damn, that's crazy. No, I didn't know. So I'm not mad at 1501. I wasn't upset because I'm thinking in my head, oh, well, everybody cool. We all family. It's cool. It's nice. Let me just ask them niggas to renegotiate my contract. Soon as I said I want to renegotiate my contract, everything went left. Like, it just all went bad. It all went left. So now they telling the bitch that she can't drop no music. It's really just like a greedy game. Like, it's really just real greedy.
So you trust these people more than your own family. You trust what's going on at Rock Nation more than people that have been grinding it with you before. The people that made you into who you are, built you. You said it was you and your mama grinding it out, rapping and freestyling for anybody, trying to get my name up there. My mama was my rock. She was my soldier. So it went from your mama being your rock. Now the rock is your rock. Continue.
Wasn't trying to lead a label. Wasn't trying to not give nobody money that they feel like they entitled to. I just want to renegotiate some shit. I'm not a greedy person. I'm not a person that...
The way you eating that sucker, you definitely seem like a greedy person. These people took you from nothing and made you something. Grind it out. Okay, if you got a contract with two independent labels, first of all, they don't have the power of a Rock Nation or a major label. They got to make it work with they work. We building something together. If you a team player, then you have to build. You could have been a cornerstone of something great. And who don't take L's in the beginning of their career or any type of situation? You got to take L's. That's how you learn the game. But she didn't want to be a team player. And like she said, she thought we was just a family. All of us was happy until I told them niggles. See how she's degrading these people? Why they got to be all that? The people that put you on now, why they got to be some niggles to renegotiate your contract? And why should we renegotiate anything? This is what we all agreed upon. We trying to make it. We coming up. But now that you starting to get bigger, you want to switch up the game and get some real management like your mama wasn't worth a damn? Continue.
Like confrontation. I'm not a person that's a bitch. Like, I work with everybody and I'm nice and I'm real family oriented. But niggas gonna be niggas. And they gonna be greedy and they gonna be shady. And I see the shit that people be, that, you know, that can't.
This the same woman that donated money to Asian Americans. A shout out to my Asian Americans out there, but they got money, Meg. They got plenty of money, but you ain't never donated to no black folks. And you sitting up here talking about these niggas gonna be Meg. Matter of fact, just continue because we far from done, y'all. I got more. Keep listening, man.
He's saying about me, and I'll be like, damn, well, since you got so much to say, why you just won't tell him? Why you mad? You mad because I don't want to roll over and bow down like a little bitch, and you don't want to renegotiate my contract. Niggas be like, oh, yeah, they made Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion was Megan Thee Stallion before I even got over there.
Well, why would you have to be signed to two independent record labels? If Megan Thee Stallion was Megan Thee Stallion before you even got over there, you wouldn't even need a label. Rock Nation would have been trying to holler before you got with them.
I've been rapping, been freestyling, been doing me, been made. So how the fuck can y'all say a nigga made me? Niggas don't even care about what's right. They care about money in the end, and it's a greedy game, man. So
If I take you from the slums, and I apologize now but this is my job to critique this type of stuff. If I take you from nothing, I'm paying for your video shoots. I'm paying for your studio time. We an independent record label, but this type of stuff costs money. Electricity. We paying for producers. We doing all this from the mud. And McDonald's call you and you want to leave the mom and pop shop and talk dirty about the independent restaurant that's putting together some real meals to go sign a Happy Meal deal with Rock Nation, as if we ain't put no money behind all this, as if all this stuff was free because you know how to do a rap. First of all, Megan, sex sells, but what you selling ain't sex. It's filth. And that's hard to sell, especially when it don't look good. And this ain't no disrespect, but I'm just saying, there's plenty of other females I would love to see in front of a microphone, a big one at that. There's plenty of women on Instagram, Twitter, at a bus stop that can do Megan Thee Stallion better than Megan Thee Stallion. She's lucky that they even put a camera on her ass. But now, and this ain't no disrespect to my sister, but I'm just being real here, y'all. Her mama was out there grinding and putting in some serious work for her baby. But she don't appreciate none of that. But that's Negro here nor there. Let's continue.
you know music from Megan Thee Stallion, it's because 1501 don't want to drop that music.
Okay. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard what's going on with her and her label. She blaming everything on her ex-label. 1500 ain't want to drop no music. And now she feel like she on her own. She can do her own thing. She ain't got to worry about them no more. She moved on. Now I need y'all to listen to this part right here because it gets real deep, where she talks about her mother. Now this is after the success. This is once she really started pop. Matter of fact, this is a month after her mother passed away, y'all. This ain't even that long after her mother passed, and this is what she had to say. Listen.
Shots. I ain't mad about that, man. So how do you feel? Have you embraced everything that's going on? Like, because like I said, this has happened. Like, of course how long have you been rapping, first of all?
I've been like secretly rapping since I was like 7.
So now why secretly?
Because I wanted to be like damn near perfect by the time I started letting people know what I could do. Because people are so critical, and my mom was a rapper too. So like before I presented it to her, I wanted it to be like all the way right. So I was like stealing her instrumentals and stuff, and she was like, I don't know.
Pause. Now, I know this may sound petty or nitpicking, but she said her mother was a rapper. You heard that part. But she also mentioned how she was stealing her mother's CDs. And her mother would ask her, where is my CDs of her instrumentals? And Megan, I don't know I don't know where you. Now, kids do stuff like that. You know, kids will probably take something. I ain't never stole from my mama like that. You know, with probably a piece of gum or something like that. But if she asks me where something was at, I'm going to tell. But Megan, no, I don't know where your CD's at. I ain't do nothing. Already dishonest. Already disloyal as a child. Listen.
Secretly.
Because I wanted to be like damn near perfect by the time I started letting people know what I could do. Because people are so critical, and my mom was a rapper too. So like before I presented it to her, I wanted it to be like all the way right. So I was like stealing her instrumentals and stuff, and she was like, I don't know. Right. So like finally when I went to college, I was like, okay, look, somebody got to know I can rap. Right. So I was like at a kickback and I was rapping, and it was like, oh shit. So my homegirl's like, Megan, we got to put this on YouTube. So then I came home and I was like, Mama, I can rap. She was like, hey, you can't.
So was she a big major? I know your mom was a major influence in your life. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Love, love, love. So how big of an influence was your mom in your life as far as what you're doing now?
She was my number one supporter. She was my manager. You know what I'm saying? Like she was on my neck about everything. So definitely like every I was with my mama every day. So just getting motivation from her every day, like to keep pushing and like, Megan, you need to get up and do this. Megan, we need to go rehearse. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still.
Pause. Now, she said her mother was on her neck about everything. She was my manager. She was my motivation. Megan, you need to do this. Megan, you need to do that. Everybody knows by now that Megan Thee Stallion is a full-blown alcoholic, according to a lot of sources. I never met the female, so I'm not trying to speak ill on Megan. I'm pretty sure she's a sweet young lady. But word on the street is she can't hold her liquor and she's sloppy. So I can see why, and not to be speaking on her mom's because she passed away. Rest in peace to her beautiful, beautiful mother. I can see why her mother would be on her like that. And a lot of y'all women can attest to this. You probably got a daughter and she filthy. She don't clean up her room. She's just nasty. And you got to stay on her about that type of stuff. Look, go in there and clean up your room. You need to do this. You need to do that. And without her mother in the picture, she out here living reckless to where Rock Nation ain't going to give a damn. If anything, that's just going to be more publicity for the label. But my mama was on my neck about everything. My mother was my manager. But y'all just heard a little while ago, she said she got real management now. If your mother was concerned about your well-being, that sounds like real management to me, Megan. Continue on.
Yeah, a part of my routine and everything, because I know that's what you.
Yeah, I know she definitely is still because like
Run that back a little bit.
Everything. So definitely like every I was
influence in your life, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Love, love, love. So how big of an influence was your mom in your life as far as what you're doing now?
She was my number one supporter. She was my manager, you know what I'm saying? Like she was on my neck about everything. So definitely like every I was with my mama every day. So just getting motivation from her every day, like to keep pushing and like Megan, you need to get up and do this. Megan, we need to go rehearse. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still keeping that a part of my routine and everything because I know that's what you.
Yeah, I know she definitely is still, because like I said, you always spoke highly of Mom Deuce, you know what I'm saying? So definitely like, I know she's looking down on you and definitely overly proud of you, you know what I'm saying, living on a legacy, you know what I'm saying? So how big did Mom get when she was in the rap game?
My mama had a real crazy attitude, right? Okay. So she was her own manager and the artist, you know what I'm saying? So she was not, my mom was real stubborn. So especially like in a male dominated industry, like she was like not going for nothing.
Wasn't
like
taking no shit.
Wasn't even nobody probably even said nothing crazy to my mama. Like she just wanted to come in the room letting you know you wasn't gonna talk to her crazy. So like.
Okay. So her mother was a real rider. She not taking nothing from nobody. So how in the world did you end up with such a terrible contract? Or did your mother see that this is a grassroots project and we gonna come up? We gonna do this together. She said her and her mother loved the dude at the first label she signed to. Me and my mother just loved him. That's why we signed with him. He had an independent record label and he asked us to be a part of what he had going on. And we agreed, understanding that this ain't no major label. We ain't got all that paper and stuff like that. We gonna do what we can do. And you start to blow up and switched up on everybody. Now, your mother was a stand-up female. And stand-up people do stand-up stuff. But Megan, like I said, read the description just in case y'all think I'm trying to call out Megan or make it seem like she's a horrible person. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to give y'all these documentations and these facts. And from what I'm gathering from this information, Megan ain't been keeping it real. And it's a lot of sketch going on with this woman's career. But that's just my opinion. Maybe you feel different about it. I'm not trying to drive nothing home here. We just doing some investigations just for the sake of conversation. So, leave them comments or whatever. But let's continue on with this.
She was like a local Houston artist. You know what I'm saying? And like, I just knew that I wanted to make her proud and like take it far, you know?
Yeah, but I mean the best thing is she saw where you were going.
Yeah,
and she when she let you go and let you and had to get God to take it to heaven. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole point. Like she knew which way you was going, and your direction was there, and you still focused to the day. So I'm definitely proud of you. I have to slide in your DMs and be like, sis, keep your head up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Praying for you for sure. So Tina Snow, like all these other songs, what's next after Big Ol' Freak?
So I'm about to drop a project next month, early next month. You know, I hate to say dates because I like to surprise my hotties.
Right.
But we dropping Fever next month, and it's really gonna be cool. Like all the videos that I'm shooting, I want to make it like a little movie and everything. Like,
that's not a conversation that you just move on from so easily. That transition is crazy. You go from talking about your mother passing away to how she was hard on you. She was your manager. She was a stubborn person. My mother was hard-headed. She wasn't easy to get along with. She's gone, oh boy, is bigging your mom's up more than you bigging your mom's up. In the transition, it wasn't no real elaboration about her mother, you know. And then start talking about some song called Big Old Freak. Your mother ain't even want you rapping like that. Big Old Freak in honor of my mama. Continue.
Okay. So what about the other records that's on Tina Snow? Like, you know what I'm saying? The ones you asked, Cognac, we getting videos from that, or what we doing?
So pretty much a lot of things from Tina Snow have videos already.
Okay, so I'm late. I'm
you late.
Okay, my bad.
You
I
are
gotta
late.
do my research. I gotta do my research.
So now we already working on the next project videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Big Old Freak was just like the last one to get a video because I wanted to do it right. I shot that video 3 times and I just did not like it every time. Like the first time I felt like it was too porn. Like it was just too sexy. I was like, oh my God.
Do you still have that cut?
I do still have it. Like
can we if you will release it?
No.
What Megan Thee Stallion represents is single female culture. And within this culture, it's all about sex, because that's all people really have to offer out here. And Megan is the ringleader for this. I doubt if that was the intention for her musical career. But at the same time, people bigging up Megan like she's doing something positive for the women out there. And like I say in a lot of my videos, a lot of times women don't know when they're being used. But in the case of Megan Thee Stallion, by the sounds of things, there's something seriously wrong with this young lady. Now, throwing up the devil horns and stuff, people do that in the entertainment business, but we about to dig into what really happened. So I need y'all to hit them like buttons. I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe to the channel as well. Okay. Now, y'all seen how the sincerity is out the window when it comes to her mother. And when people do things for clout, they do stuff on special occasions for clout. Whenever there's a dance challenge going on, people do things for clout. Whenever there's a holiday, people out here doing stuff for clout. I want y'all to check out this clout for Mother's Day. And I need y'all to listen to this and pay attention to this and let me know what y'all think about this.
Hey hotties, like my 500th time trying to make this video without getting super emotional, but here we go. This year I lost my mom and my grandmother.
Pause. This is my 500th time trying to make this video without getting super emotional. If you feel that strong about it, you don't need to make the video. And who is you making the video for? Okay, this is take 500. I got to get it right. It ain't that serious. If you really being sincere, you can keep the way you feel to yourself. If it's that strong, if I lost somebody in my family and I'm trying to get in front of that camera and keep a straight face, I ain't going to be able to do it. 500 tries just to show some sympathy? Run that back. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to run that back. Listen.
Like my 500th time trying to make this video without getting super emotional, but here we go. This year I lost my mom and my grandmother in the same month. And although all these positive things have been happening to me, and I've been trying to do good, been trying to keep a smile on my face, you know, trying to stay strong, trying to stay happy for me and my other grandmother.
Oh, Lord. My mom and my grandmother passed away in the same month. And even though all these good things are happening to me now, I'm trying to keep a straight face and be positive. What good things? Ain't shit. Look, if I lose my mom and my grandmother in the same month, I don't give a damn if I hit the lottery. Ain't nothing good happening right now. Even though all these good things are just happening for me, y'all gonna have to make up y'all own mind. I'm gonna run it back one last time and I'm gonna let it rock. So y'all just listen.
Hey hotties, Like my 500th time trying to make this video without getting super emotional. But here we go. This year I lost my mom and my grandmother in the same month. And although all these positive things have been happening to me, and I've been trying to do good, been trying to keep a smile on my face, you know, trying to stay strong, trying to stay happy for me and my other grandmother and the rest of my family. It's pretty rough. It's pretty hard. This is the first Christmas that I'm ever going to spend without them. And I just wanted to give some hope to my hotties that might be going through something too. I just wanted to spread some positivity, tell y'all to stay positive, stay kind through your hard times because the pain doesn't last forever. Just, you know, try not to get.
Hold on, wait, Megan. Whoa. You lost your mother and your grandmother in March. Now it's Christmas, so this some months later, and you saying that the pain don't. I'm trying to encourage y'all out there and let y'all know that the pain don't last forever. So your pain gone? How can you be a testament to this unless you ain't got no pain no more? I'm here to let y'all know that the pain don't last forever. If I just got into something to where I'm in pain and I'm still in pain, I can't tell you shit until the pain is gone. So what's going on here, Megan? You
No, just always
let me hear that. I'm sorry,
you
y'all, but I gotta hear that again.
I just wanted to give some hope to my hotties that might be going through something too. I just wanted to spread some positivity, tell y'all to stay positive, stay kind through your hard times because the pain doesn't last forever. Just, you know, try not to get in a dark place. You know, just always try to be kind to others because you never know what they're going through.
Okay. I had to let y'all hear that and see that. Now, like I said, the verdict is still out. You know, this is just public opinion. And since y'all, you know, listening, I know y'all got opinions. So the question is right there on the video. Do you think Megan sacrificed her mom? Me, I still don't want to believe that. I think unfortunate stuff happens to people. It happens all the time. But the timing is why this is a subject. The timing is why this is even a conversation. The timing is why I felt the need to make this video, man. And the timing of these events is just, as soon as you get your break, this woman been grinding with you this whole time. And just so happens, you don't blow it up. You everywhere. It's a hot girl summer. And she just wasn't able to. Look, God rest your soul. That's all I know. I don't play with God. I don't play about life and stuff because life is serious, you know. This ain't no laughing matter. But for the sake of conversation, I feel like we got to have this talk because is it really? Let's just hypothetically say that she did sacrifice her mom. Was it really worth it? You know, for a music career? Was it really that serious to be in Beyonce's circle? Is it really that serious? But people have different types of relationships with their parents. But that's Negro here, no doubt. I'm not going to be speaking on this woman too much, but I need y'all to listen at this, man. I need y'all to pay close attention. Let's get into it.
Breakfast Club.
Let's go.
Morning, everybody. It's
DJ
Envy,
Envy,
Angela
yellow
Yee,
bastard.
Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
This is her first time here.
Finally.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Come on, give Meg some round of applause,
That's right.
goddammit. Get the energy right in here, goddammit.
AKA Sugar, AKA Tina Snow in the building.
Album is out right now.
How you feeling? How you enjoying this ride you've been on over the past year and some change?
It's been crazy, you know, but I'm getting through it.
Or
Now let's start. For people that don't know, how did Meg Thee Stallion start out as a rapper? How did you get into this rap game?
So my mom was a rapper,
Mhm.
and like every day after school, and when she would get off work, I would see her in her room writing and stuff, and then she would be like going to the studio, and I'll be in the little waiting room, and I'm pretty sure she thought I was in there doing like little kid stuff, but I'll be like listening at the door, like, oh, okay, yeah, and I really thought it was normal. I kind of low key thought everybody mama was doing that. So
Everybody mama was rapping.
yeah, I didn't know. So like, I don't know, it was just normal. So I would eventually like start stealing her CDs with like all her instrumentals on there and like start sneaking and writing. And then she'll be like asking like, have you seen my CDs? And I'll be like, no. Like, and then like.
So she tells this story on every interview. How, I mean, she was a mischievous child. They out there, kids steal. People do stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when you being interviewed about your moms, people want to know about your relationship with your moms. And the only thing that can come out your mouth is how you stole from your moms. Look, it's things that happen between me and my moms. I'm not about to talk about it in no interview. You know what I'm saying? I was stealing from this woman at a young age. This is how my career got popped off. This is how I even came into rap, from stealing from this woman. Now, you could take it how you want to take it, but that's just facts.
Eventually, when I graduated from high school, I was like, I can rap. And she was like, no, you can't. And I was like, yeah, I can. She was like, let me hear you. So I started rapping, and she was like, oh, my God. Like,
You can rap.
Yeah,
You
she
remember
was
the
really,
first verse you spit for?
I really don't remember what I was saying, but I remember I rapped over like the I'm Different beat by 2 Chainz.
Okay.
And she was like, oh, shit. Like, so then ever since then, like, I don't think she still even took me seriously then. So I started going to the studio on my own. And so when she knew I was at the studio by myself and stuff, she was like, oh, hell no, I'm going to manage you. And we doing
She probably
this.
was raw too.
That ain't what she said up until this point. Now she's popping. Her first interview with the Breakfast Club, she finally arrived. Now you taking the credit away from your own mama. The Rock, the woman that had you out there, taught you how to rap, had you rapping and battling, that got you your first deal. It went from my mom helped me and managed me to where I was in the studio by myself. And when she found out that I was going to the studio with my own money, my own connections, my own everything, then that's when she decided she wanted to manage me. Once I got it popping on my own. Once I carved my own career and started my own path, then she wanted to jump in and steal the show. And say, I want to manage you. Oh, hell no. You in the studio by yourself, you rapping, you got this thing off the ground. Oh, now I want to manage you. That's her story now, that she with Rock Nation. Let me run that back just in case y'all didn't catch that.
Before?
I really don't remember what I was saying, but I remember I rapped over like the I'm Different beat by 2 Chainz.
Okay.
And she was like, oh, shit. Like, so then ever since then, like, I don't think she still even took me seriously then. So I started going to the studio on my own. And so when she knew I was at the studio by myself and stuff, she was like, oh, hell no, I'm going to manage you. And we doing
She probably
this.
was raw too.
I was exactly how I rap now. Like, I was talking probably a little more crazier back
So
then.
first with your mom,
And she said, you ain't living that life.
I was like, mama, don't be mad. I'm a curse, okay? And she was like, she was like, okay. I don't think she knew exactly how hard I was about to go. And she was like, I don't know where your mouth came from. And only thing my mama ever played for me was like Pimp C, UGK.
Oh, yes, sir.
there you go.
That's where it came from.
Like my daddy only played 3 6 Mafia, so I'm like, I don't
Hey.
understand why y'all not figuring out why I'm talking like this. So
Didn't I read somewhere that Pimp C's wife she had vocals for you that she wanted to
Yeah.
give you? Did you ever do that?
I mean, I got the vocals. I got vocals from her and Juicy J. So, I mean, I'm still working on my album. Like, I had to hurry up and put together an EP, like, of songs that I just really like that I recorded so far. But, like, stuff like that, I really like to take my time on because I really look up to Pimp C. So, I really want to do the song right.
How long did it take for you to I don't want to say pop, but to actually pop? Because it seems like on the outside world, it seems like it was fast. It seems like it was a little rumbling and then it was gone.
I feel like I'm still getting there. Like, I don't feel like I'm just like, I don't feel like I've like popped.
How many
Like,
platinum singles you got already?
3.
I mean,
No, you got
Okay.
the right attitude.
That's
'Cause you-
true,
'cause
but-
That's a crazy way to avoid the question Envy asked her. I know y'all heard him. He basically said, it was a little rumbling about you, and then out the blue, you just popped. You just popped off. As soon as your mother passed away, you're just a superstar now. And Megan's thing is, I don't think I'm there yet. I didn't pop. I still got a lot to do. How many platinum singles do you have? 3. So you don't want to talk about how and why you just automatic success out the blue. She dodged that question all the way. Listen, man.
I don't want to say pop, but to actually pop, because it seems like on the outside world, it seems like it was fast. It seems like it was a little rumbling and then it was gone.
I feel like I'm still getting there. Like I don't feel like I'm just like I don't feel like I've like popped.
How many
Like,
platinum singles you got already?
3.
I mean,
No, you got the right attitude.
That's
'Cause
true,
they
but-
don't really count it till you put out a debut album.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like I just got a lot more work to do. Like I like to work. I like to hustle. I don't feel like nothing should just be given to me. Like I really do want to work for it.
What do you think the shift was? You think it was the Wale song, the pole dancing?
I don't feel like nothing should be given to me. I think I should just work for it. Well, up until this point, your mother done gave you the world, you know, and it's seeming like you working to take that away.
Definitely that was one of the big moments for me. Everybody know like I used to do a lot of ciphers.
Mhm.
That's where stuff started going viral from. And then Wale was like the first, big artist to like reach out to me and say, I wanna do a song with Meg. And my manager at the time called me, he's like, Wale wanna talk to you. I was like, Wale? like Wale?
Do you think he was trying to holler at first, or do you think it was about
No, like as soon as I met him, I met him in the studio, and he just played a bunch of records, and I heard when he played pole dance, I was like, oh, duh, like I'm gonna do this one. So we just been like really close ever since.
well, I know, like as a woman, for lip service, mad people used to hit us up and be like, yo, you got to get Meg on lip service. You got to get Meg. And then fortunately, somebody from your team hit me up and was like, Meg Thee Stallion is going to be in town. And that's when you were having meetings with 300 and everything. And then right after we had you up here, you were in New York that week, you announced the 300 signing.
Yeah, lip service was crazy.
You were a little shyer back then.
I was.
Okay, let's
Get it,
continue
like,
on, because that
I hear
Angela
when I
Yee
go
really
different places,
hurt
they're like,
my
oh,
nerves.
I like your accent, but I can't really. Shit, I was like,
That's not what it was.
Hold on,
Right.
y'all.
so.
Because
I
the
knew that I
Breakfast
wanted
Club, what they do, they get artists up there and shine their marbles the whole time. Angela Yee, she's not even there when they have some real credible people like a Dr. Umar Johnson or somebody that's going to be talking about some politics. Angela Yee just so happened to not be there. But when you get a Megan Thee Stallion or somebody up there, she all up in front of the cameras.
To do, I just hadn't told my family, so I went anyway.
Ooh, at this point.
So
Here we
shit,
go.
I was like,
That's not what it was.
I wondered, what did you do for the fall?
I went. It's a hot girl semester.
Oh,
School.
went back to
Yeah,
school.
we
Got
went-
you,
we
got
went
you,
back
got
to
you.
school.
And how's that going? I seen you studying when you was
Yeah.
rehearsing and all that.
I'm taking quizzes every other day, doing homework. Like I try to get it in when I can.
What's your GPA?
Oh. I want to go ahead and open them.
Right.
And I really
Yeah.
want to have my classmates run to me.
That's
Right.
dope.
Now, let me ask you this. Last summer was a hot girl summer. What's this summer?
It's still a hot girl
It's still
summer.
okay. I didn't know what your situation was.
Hot girl summer, hot girl year. Being a hot girl
Hot
don't
girl
stop.
life.
Right. Just because the summer not here, that don't mean nothing.
Like, you celebrated a Born Day last month. Your Born Day is on February 15th, right?
Yep.
So does a hot girl expect a Valentine's Day gift and a goddamn birthday
Hell
present?
yeah. I need to get
Okay,
some
y'all.
both
I
days.
do apologize, but
Be
It
on
these
makes you feel
blast.
special.
interviews just...
They invited us to their home on New
Okay, now
Year's.
she talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce.
So
I
I'm
do
like, oh,
apologize,
wow.
y'all.
Like, that's crazy that y'all want me to come on tour.
Okay, here we go.
Me in Future.
Mhm.
When I even got the offer, I was like, damn, they know me. They want me to go on tour with them. So I just felt,
Oh.
don't lie. Don't lie.
Okay, y'all. Like I said, I do apologize for the interview, but I swear, man, when they get an artist up there, it's sort of like they massaging the artist. Angela got the feet, Charlemagne got the back, Envy got the goddamn hip bones. They massaging and rubbing your sack the whole time just to get you nice and soft so they can ask you some real questions. You know what I'm saying? So I do apologize for that. These still some highly classified documentations. Now, here's the point where it gets real deep. This is the point where you got to pay close attention. And like, once again, I do apologize. Stuff be happening. Look at her breast. Look at her chest. That'll keep y'all nice and calm. All right, check this out.
I'm going to find out.
Goodness
She
gracious.
going to find out. Somebody going to find out.
When did you know that you was about to be out of here? Just as far as achieving the levels that you've achieved. I know there has to be some point when you were like, damn, this really like happening the way that I wanted to. Was there a moment that you were like, damn, look at me, I'm on this tour, or I got this person?
Yeah, when I did my first tour with me in Future, when I even got the offer, I was like, damn, they know me. They want me to go on tour with them. So I just felt like, I felt super like lit. I was like, oh wow. Like sometimes I don't. It surprises me who knows me. Like, and I think highly of me in Future. So I'm like, oh wow, like
Right.
that's crazy that y'all want me to come on tour.
Did Beyonce know you before all this too? Because I see y'all in
I
pictures.
don't know when she found out about me, but I was so happy when I met her. Like, I couldn't believe it. They invited us to their home on New Year's.
The Carters.
Yes, the Carters.
What that house look like?
It was crazy. It damn near looked like a museum. Like,
Beyonce reached out to her. You know, I guess she figured this young lady from Houston, I'm from Houston. But I think it's more to it than that. There's plenty of singers and entertainers from Houston. Why would they want to reach out to this young lady? What was it about Meg? What did she hear through the grapevine about Megan to where, oh, I think it's about time for her to sit at our table? This is where it gets spooky. This is where it gets... Matter of fact, I'm going to need y'all to do me a favor because it's about to get real spooky. Like I told y'all, I risk my life to give y'all these highly classified documentations. Also, we got that Cash App, $ Sean Blaze Docs. If you can hit me off with a donation, I would really appreciate that. But if not, just hit that like button. I really do love y'all. So, but this the part right here, y'all. We're about to get into it. Listen at this.
but when Jay had invited me to the house for the party, I told my whole team, I was like, okay, y'all, look, I got a show today, but we got to make sure that I make it to this party on time. Like, I don't want to fuck up. Right. This is my first time meeting Beyonce. I want to do it right. So literally, my stylist brought because it was a pajama party too. Mm-hmm. He brought my outfit to my show super late.
Pause. It was a pajama party. Jay-Z invited Megan Thee Stallion to his house with his wife Beyonce to a pajama party. Now, don't think for 1 second that Megan Thee Stallion showed up to the party in a onesie. She did not have on those Flintstone pajamas. She did not go over to the Carter's house with a blanket and a goddamn nightcap on. It was a pajama party. If she get butt naked on stage in front of kids, I don't think she got a problem with getting butt naked at a pajama party with Jay-Z and Beyonce. She said my stylist bought me my outfit to my show and it was super late. So this wasn't no daytime party. This wasn't no everybody show up at 5 p.m. and everybody leave by 9. Her stylist bought her outfit to her show so she can go straight to the party. It was an after party, a pajama party. Let me run that back. And use your mind, use your brain. The most nakedest naked rapper in hip hop history at a pajama party. And the thing she was doing with Cardi B in that video, matter of fact, let's listen, y'all, listen.
Their home on New Year's.
The Carters.
Yes, the Carters.
What that house look like?
It was crazy. It damn near looked like a museum. Like, but when Jay had invited me to the house for the party, I told my whole team, I was like, okay, y'all, look, I got a show today, but we got to make sure that I make it to this party on time. Like, I don't want to fuck up. Right. This is my first time meeting Beyonce. I want to do it right. So literally, my stylist brought because it was a pajama party too. Mm-hmm. He brought my outfit to my show super late. So the GPS, I remember just looking at the GPS and it said we was going to be there in 7 minutes. It was already damn near 12. I was in the car, I was about to cry. And I was like, you made me miss Beyonce party. I fucking hate you. Like, we literally ran in their house at 11:59. And then everybody's like, oh, and I was like, oh my God, we made it. I couldn't believe it.
The Carters had a pajama party for New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
What she said, 12:59. They got there at 1 a.m. It's either two things people doing at 1 a.m. They sleeping or they getting it in. Showed up to the pajama party and was crying because she was going to be late. This is my first time meeting Beyonce, so I got to do this right. That lets you know she was willing. Whatever, take me as I am. Whatever y'all trying to do, I'm here to do it. 1 a.m. for a pajama party, I ain't gonna be able to make it, bruh. Matter of fact, when you do one of them Rock Nation brunches, invite me to that. My first time meeting you is in your goddamn drawers, and y'all walking around here with your booty cheeks out. And this is my introduction to you? Man, look. Listen, y'all, listen.
So literally, my stylist brought because it was a pajama party too. He brought my outfit to my show super late. So the GPS, I remember just looking at the GPS and it said we was gonna be there in 7 minutes. It was already damn near 12. I was in the car, I was about to cry. And I was like, you made me miss Beyonce party. I fucking hate you. Like, we literally ran in their house at 11:59, and then everybody's like, oh, and I was like, oh my God, we made it. I couldn't believe
The
it.
Carters had a pajama party for New Year's Eve?
Yeah. But everybody, of course, everybody's pajamas were like super nice.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all in the night? Shocked. Like, I
No.
don't get invited.
Was it a sleepover?
No, it wasn't a sleepover, but I don't know why I was pajamas. But it was really nice though.
Yeah.
But I was so pissed because he brought me like these old fancy ass pajamas and I didn't even wear the fancy ones.
Hold on, give us a little inside peek of that Illuminati life. Now, who was at this party?
Goodness gracious.
Facts. Charlamagne know what time it is. Like, we not about to just gloss over this and move on. Everybody at the party, the pajamas was really nice. Said my stylist bought me a fancy pajama outfit, but I didn't wear that. This man figured, hell, I'm gonna at least get you something that's gonna cover your ass. You about to be around Jay-Z and Beyonce. I'm your stylist. I'm not trying to present you to these people like a damn hoe. So I'm gonna get you something. It's gonna be nice, but it's gonna be covered. Megan saw that outfit. I ain't wearing that. I ain't about to put that on in front of them. No, hand me them drawers, them thongs. Matter of fact, I ain't gotta wear no panties. I don't sleep with nothing on anyway. Listen.
I don't know nothing about the Illuminati.
You look shocked. Like, I don't get invited.
Was it a sleepover?
No, it wasn't a sleepover, but I don't know why I was pajamas. But it was really nice though.
Yeah.
But I was so pissed because he brought me like these old fancy ass pajamas and I didn't even wear the fancy ones.
Hold on, give us a little inside peek of that Illuminati life. Now, who was at this party?
Goodness gracious.
I don't know nothing about the Illuminati. It really be blowing my mind when I see people say that shit like, oh yeah, she in the Illuminati now. I be like, bitch, I don't even know how to get in that shit. Like,
I gotta do some research on it.
You don't know how to get into it, but they invited you to a pajama party. I don't know nothing about the Illuminati. And they be asking me I don't know how to get into that. They invited you to a pajama party. And you willingly showed up after midnight. But I don't know nothing about that. I wouldn't even know how to get invited into that. Okay.
Yeah, I got to look that up. I don't even think black people can be in the Illuminati.
Yeah, it's disrespectful because people act like they don't believe in God and hard work. And it only seemed like black people do that to each other.
It's like, how can you discredit these people for working all their motherfucking life, and now since they doing so well, they gotta be down with the devil? That's
Yeah,
really
like
lame.
God ain't real.
Yeah.
And you get to see Meg's throwbacks of her freestyling in the cypher, so you can see how long it's been happening, and that
but
she
you
was
see how
nice back then.
See how she avoided answering who was at that party, though.
She don't want to get kicked out the Illuminati. That's why.
I don't like telling nobody business.
Look up the pictures online, right? You can just do that.
Right.
Now we seen in the press that you're trying to get released from your contract. How was that going?
So actually, I'm not trying to get released from my contract. I just wanted to, renegotiate some things in my contract.
And how was that going?
Well, it's going. But I mean, a lot of things I can't say because it's legal. I got to handle it in court. But I mean, things are public information.
We got the contracts right here.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about this just yet because I just met you. So I wanted to,
Right.
But since we talking about it.
Right.
Now, 1501 Records, what have they done for the career of Megan?
And trust.
Oh, damn. Hold on. My
Music
bad,
doesn't
my bad.
need cognac to.
They're about to get into the contract. Y'all about to see how this goes. Listen, man.
Megan Thee Stallion.
So when I first got signed, it was Carl and T Ferris, and everybody was super nice, of course. But for whatever reason, me and my mom were just more drawn to T Ferris. Like, he was just really nice, really supportive. Like, like anything I asked for, like, T Ferris would just do it. I record at the studio every day with them. I had shows. I was just coming up. T Ferris would be there. Carl would pop up from time to time. I'm pretty sure he helped a lot with some radio at the time. And then
What do you mean, like paying for radio?
I don't know how
What
that
pays
goes.
for radio? That's
It
illegal,
happens,
Charlamagne.
Megan.
It's
What you
illegal,
stop- we are
Charlamagne.
having an honest conversation. I'm a radio personality. I can say
She
that.
walking on eggshells.
I mean, I don't really know how it goes, so I can't really like speak on it. But
Good answer.
I just
Well, you hire somebody to
But this is the thing. If you don't know how nothing goes, how can you ask to renegotiate if you don't even know what the hell is going on? And that just goes to show Rock Nation, she got handlers, man. She don't know nothing about the music industry, don't know nothing. She's just willing. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what they was doing. I just don't know nothing. But I want to renegotiate my contract. Well, how can you do that if you don't even know nothing about the business? You don't even know nothing about your contract. But shit, a lot can go down at a pajama party. I'm just saying.
Good answer.
like
Yeah, people work
whatever
records.
it is, I know he had to do something. You know what I'm
Financially.
saying? Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking that away from him. I'm not saying that he never gave me nothing. But then when things start really taking off, it would be me, my mom, and T Ferris. So when we would be on the road, that's the team. When things start picking up even more, I got signed with 300. So I really just didn't see, nobody from 1501 that much.
Do you think things shift when you went to Rock Nation, when Rock Nation started managing you and taking care of your contract?
No, like what people don't realize is I don't put everything on social media. Like I don't put my problems on social media. Like I'm not a person that like to vent online. Like I just don't care about a lot of people outside opinion. So like you would have never knew that we weren't talking even then. Like it wasn't like when I see him I speak, yeah, but it's not like we besties or nothing, you know?
Gotcha.
Like me and T Ferris have a really, really close relationship.
So when you got on Instagram, you had just got to the point where you were really frustrated. And you
Yeah,
felt
because
like
I
you
had
didn't-
already seen, like, I just never made it a public thing. Like, he had already been talking about me online, but I never, like, responded to it. So I don't think.
Megan don't know what's going on by the sounds of things, man. She's remembering what she's being told to say. When you're going through legal issues, it's certain things that you shouldn't say. You should avoid saying. So her team sat down with her and told her what to say during these interviews. In the beginning of the interview, everything was hunky-dory. Everybody happy. Everybody having a good time, laughing and joking. But when it's time to talk about these legal things, now she don't know what to say. Now she's stuck. Now she walking on eggshells. That's because the management company, shout out to Rock Nation. And I don't know nobody up there. I'm just going off of what we seeing here right now. When you got somebody that's willing to do anything for fortune and fame, like Jay Prince said, man, and I'm going to just show this before I get out of here. And shout out to Jay Prince. But what he said was really real. And for the people that rode this journey with me up until this point, I got so much love for y'all. But like Jay Prince said, man, Megan seems to be a perfect candidate for self-destruction. Jay Prince revealed that any artist in the music industry will testify that a 40% profit share is a great deal. As we reported, Megan claimed she would only walk away with 40% of her music income, which quickly dwindled after paying off employees. When Jay Prince dropped the bomb that set Megan off. To end this, I give credit where credit is due. Megan, along with her mother, who evidently could read, God rest her soul. So even Jay Prince, they wiped their hands with it. They like, look, man, Megan, you go do your own thing. You want to be with Rock Nation? That's fine. Go ahead, sign with Jay. Have a prosperous career. But this is going to end bad. It's not going to end good for you, especially when you're making decisions like this. If you willing to go to this extent to prosper, you're not willing to grind it out with your family. You're willing to throw people under the bus that help you get to where you at. It ain't no limit to what you would do when it ain't no loyalty there. But, these are all speculations. Megan Thee Stallion, if you're watching, look at the description box and you will see that. I'm not trying to bash this queen. I don't know this woman. I never met Megan Thee Stallion. I never had a conversation with Megan Thee Stallion. I'm just a spectator from the peanut gallery throwing a couple of peanuts. And the reason why I ain't throwing all the peanuts, because I need the rest of them for dinner. Meg, do your thing. Hopefully it'll be a hot girl summer this summer. Who knows? Maybe you'll win some Grammys and stuff. Like, just do your thing, Megan. But rest in peace to Megan Thee Stallion's beautiful mother. You raised this child. Now she's successful. And you're no longer here. But, God has a plan for everybody. And God is in control. So, this is a celebration of her mother's life. Megan Thee Stallion, wish you all the best. All the success. Jay-Z, my favorite rapper. I ain't got no knock against you, Jay. People been talking about sacrifices for a long time, but maybe people just have to sacrifice what they got to sacrifice in order to be successful. Who knows? But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button. All my Cash Appers out there, man. I love you to death, baby. And for all you women out there watching, people ask me, how come I do these videos? They be like, don't you know this dangerous? You shouldn't be talking about stuff like that. But I do everything out of love. And I need y'all to know that I love you. Megan Thee Stallion, I love you too. And as far as me risking my life for these documentations, girl,
risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.
Sean got the jocks. I'm keeping it funky like some socks. Ponytail with the box. And my cell phone look like a box. Try not to get shell shocked when I start busting out the docs. I got secret videotapes of your mom cussing out your pops. All over a box of corn pops. This rhythm got your pop.